Hey, some friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Symptomistic, like optimistic, but make it Sims. And this is episode 5 of Gen 2 Family Dynamics Challenge. If you are unfamiliar, click on the links in the description, or maybe there'll be a top card. But we are going to keep it moving. As you know, tragedy struck last episode, and this family has lost their patriarch. It's about a year out, but they are definitely still struggling and in a sad space. You can see Riley is over here breaking out in hives, so we got to get that checked out. And they're also struggling with bills and finances at this point. So if you look closely, you can see that their bills are about $1,000 more than what they have in the bank at this point. Martin does have a job and he is working and he'll get paid today, so hopefully that'll add to things. Riley, as I mentioned, is artistic. He does some art, so he's going to try to sell some paintings and see what happens with that. And meanwhile, Amber is actually off collecting seashells. She thinks she can find some rare seashells, and maybe that'll help the family get to what they need so they don't have to worry about the bills this week. Like I mentioned in their cast video or their last episode, Amber is definitely more outdoorsy and she feels more comfortable outdoors, even making money outside. So she is just looking through some shells, and honestly, she's finding pretty rare shells. So she's just going to keep at this process. She is definitely getting bit by some things and having some uncomfortable moments, but she's going to help out her family. And even though it's a little strange to the rest of the family, like Scarlett's from the city, the other kids are just different. They don't really get why she thinks these shells are worth money, but just spending time outside with her friends and kind of getting to know Sulani, Amber knows. Amber knows that this is going to help the family a lot. As suspected, Amber did save the day, and ultimately it was her money that took them over the edge, where they were able to pay the bills. And Scarlett was really impressed and decided to have like a girls only, just little brunch moment with Amber and Ileana, which if you're kind of new and jumping in the middle, that's fine. Ileana is Miguel, the father that passed away. That's his daughter from a previous relationship who is older and she lives on her own now. Let me know in the comments if you want to learn more about what's the latest with Ileana, because I know she's not in this household, so maybe I could do a current household on her if you're interested. But yeah, so they're sitting down to some cinnamon rolls and some donuts and just kind of laughing about how women always save the day. And they're gearing up for the celebration of life for Miguel, and that's happening in a couple of days. Here we are, and Scarlett looks fabulous. I've shown these outfits already, but I'm just going to show them again in game. This was her wedding dress, and or it was similar to her wedding dress. I think it was her wedding dress. Correct me if I'm wrong. But she is ready for the event. Martin is also ready for the event. There's Ileana in the background. She will change into her white outfit as well. Amber is ready. I think everybody's actually in pretty good spirits for this, and they are just focused on the good times that they had with their father, and they are going to just take a moment to. Riley looks great in his suit. He's over here just painting, getting his thoughts out on canvas. And they're going to actually take a moment to, I just put some little black balloons because I don't think I had white balloons. So I just wanted to put something down, but they are going to take a moment and just have a second to mourn as a family before they invite the guest over, well, before the guests arrive and the dinner and stuff is there. And I'm just showing these balloons. If you have suggestions on better decor for this type of thing, let me know where I can find that CC in the comments, because yeah, this was the best I was able to do on short notice. But I think their outfits look great. Everyone looks great. This may be the toughest for Ileana because she would actually probably be the one who's known Miguel the longest, because Scarlett married him after Ileana was, I feel like Ileana was like around 7 or 8. And so yeah, this is just something she did not expect. Well, no one expected this. So I think it is a lot for her, and she's trying to lean into her family a little more. Y'all also see that dinner party alert. And so the reason this is a dinner party is because the Family Dynamics Challenge requires the first gen, who is Scarlett, to have 5 gold star dinner parties. So this was just a way that I found that it would be fun to kind of incorporate the challenge into my storyline. I think Scarlett is either on the third or fourth dinner party. I had one that failed, so I technically have to do another one. But yeah, I'm still working through that. And so yeah, everyone's just taking this moment to mourn. It's kind of it's pretty sad to see the whole family just crying here, but I think it'll help that they get it out, and then when the party starts, they'll be able to focus on the good memories. And they moved Miguel's podium that he was using for his international affairs job, his second career, they moved it closer to his tombstone just because they felt like, this was something that was important to him. And yeah, this is pretty rough moment. Even Martin's crying, and I feel like Martin is pretty reserved and to himself. But, Scarlett is going to take a moment to herself and just gather. Everyone's going to cry and they're going to pull it together, and then they will start the party. It looks like everyone arrived, and it is great to see such a big turnout to this event. And there was not really a dress code for everyone else. The white was just something that the family decided to do together, and I think it works because they're all the host. And there's a bunch of food prepared, there's some music, and Scarlett is talking to a friend that Miguel actually made. He is from the islands, and he's an older gentleman, so Scarlett is not as familiar with him, but out of respect for her husband, she invited him. And I forgot this guy's name, but he has been over previous dinner parties. A couple of these people are Scarlett's friends. Like Megan is an old friend of Scarlett and has always been there to support her. I actually think they had a falling out. Let me know in the comments if you remember. They had their little disagreement, and then they kind of reconnected once Scarlett had the kids. And so yeah, everyone's just chatting, and it looks like everyone's having a good time and enjoying themselves in spite their loss. I think this was just a great opportunity for everyone to connect. I didn't even get a chance to show you all the food. It's already like partly eaten, and Riley is over here cleaning, but there was some cornbread and collard greens. There's some ribs, I think, and baked beans. Then there's sweets, so there's some more donuts. I'm clearly obsessed with the donuts that I put in game, so let me know if you need to know where to find that. And then there's just some sugar cookies. And this is going to be a really short episode because I just wanted to pay respects to Miguel, and I want the family to be able to pay respects to Miguel. As you can see, Scarlett is already tired, so she just went to bed, and she's gonna let her children kind of finish it up. It's been an emotional day. She's been working in the kitchen to prepare all of this food and crying, and just a lot happening today. So she's the first to go to bed. Plus, she's older. She's now up in age. And also, I don't know if this means I failed the dinner party again, that it's only silver. Listen, I don't know if I'm going to complete that part of the challenge. I will do my best, but if it doesn't fit with my storyline, then challenge rules will be curtailed. So, yeah, the rest of the family is just going to kind of finish up and clean up because they're also exhausted too. It's now raining, so definitely time to settle in. Even though this was a short episode with nothing major changing the storyline, I do want to hear what you all think about me including things like this. I just feel like it's the details and like the realism that makes these experiences with these Sims better. So even though this is not like something super dramatic, it's just an event, and I also don't like doing events that much. I just think it's great to like talk through these things. And the whole family is exhausted. They are going to sleep well into the next day. And if you like this video, please definitely subscribe because, I have other great content like this. If you like this video, give it the thumbs up. If you want to see other simmers like myself do more videos, because that's how YouTube knows, and talk to me in the comments. I talk back. I think everyone else talks back too. All my sim friends are pretty cool. I'm Symptomistic, like optimistic, but make it Sims. Talk to you all later. Bye.